Alright, taking this linear system, we're going to write the augmented matrix and then we're going to solve for x and y. So let's go ahead and get rid of the extra stuff. So I like the method of just going directly into boxing this in and then rewriting the matrix to the right, augmented. So we have our x column, our y column, and then the answers. And in the x column here, we got a 2 and a -4. The y column, we have a -5, right? And then a 10. And then we have the answers, which are 12 and 20. So looking at this in terms of just the way we were doing elimination is, let's focus on row 1 and make the coefficients the same and opposites of row 2. So in other words, what I want to do here is I'm going to take row 1 and I'm going to multiply it by 2, which will make the coefficient of x. So I'm just planning on eliminating the x. That will make the coefficients the same but opposite. Okay, so 2 times this 2. Alright, let's go ahead and give ourselves a new matrix here. So 2 times 2 is 4, and then 2 times the -5 is a -10, and 2 times the 12, that would be 24 there. Now notice I didn't do anything to the second row though, so it stays the same. Now what happens is I'm going to take, because once again I want a 0 right here, I'm going to take row 1 and simply add it to row 2 because they're the same, they're opposites rather, they're opposite coefficients of the x's now. So when I write this, notice that row 1 didn't change at all, but I'm going to take row 1 and add it to row 2 for my second row, my new second row. So that gives me 0. But notice right here, -10 plus 10 also is 0. And 24 plus that 20, that would give us a 48. And this is a huge problem, alright? Because what this second row is saying, let's rewrite this. It's saying 0x plus 0y equals 48, right? Which just means that 0 equals 48. But this is an untrue statement. Not true. This is false. It will always be false. And since that's the case, we found an equation which is completely false, no matter what values of x and y you use. And so in this problem, we're finished. We simply say that it has no solutions. Okay. And that happened from our elementary row operations there. We found one of the equations was 0, 0, and 48 was the answer. That can't be the case. That's untrue. Our answer is no solutions. Thanks again for watching. Please subscribe to the channel. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope this was helpful for you. Please look for the other videos on matrices and anything else you may have questions on in your math.